So, like Smitty said, we are going to be moving on to the quick hits part of our show. What do you have, Smitty?
You know, we agreed on this. We didn't know that our quick hits was going to be the same thing. So, Street Fighter League yesterday finals for the U.S. You had the European finals last week. It was last week,
Yes.
and I'll start with the European final. I'll let you do the U.S. The European finals was so good because Endon Walker hadn't lost a game the entire time until Angry Bird beat him. And then Angry Bird beat him again to win the whole thing. And that you could see on Endon Walker's face the disappointment that he had. And it was probably because he you pick who goes. And so he had his whole team on his back. And that kind of pressure is crazy because he's still young. People forget now with Blas here, he's 15, and Crime A, people forget, and the Walker's not that much older.
No,
So
he's not.
he might be what, 17, 18, maybe.
Yeah,
He's
maybe.
somewhere about there. I know he's under
He's 20.
21.
He's under 21 for sure.
So that kind of pressure, and you've seen it yesterday when you talk about the US. It makes Street Fighter League so good. And so it's so great. Even like they were talking about I think it was Val Master who
Hmm.
he had lost, and they were just like the internet was on him about it. Him and Noah had their little thing. Juicy Joe, I think that's his name.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just they had a clip when he hits his level 2 with JP, and you see Phenom in the background raise his hand because he knows it's over. He's like, "There's nothing you can." It's like a checkmate situation, and he was like, "Man, this is done." And it's Street Fighter League. I know we love the one-on-one tournaments, but they need to have team tournaments because Street Fighter League is great. You can make the team tournaments where if you win it, you go into Street Fighter League to make that the prize. And then if you win Street Fighter League, then you go to Capcom Cup like they've been doing. It's to me, it's still the thing. Street Fighter League is the most entertaining thing outside of the one-on-one tournaments, I feel like.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I do want to get into the Street Fighter League US finals, which I want to thank you seriously, Smitty, for getting me into this. It was Capcom level greatness. You saw, I tuned in right before Zhao Hai versus Punk with everything on the line. And for Punk to dismantle Zhao Hai, who is on top of the world right now when it comes to fighting games, with his Cammy and then shake his hand in a very disrespectful way and wave at him, that got me hyped. That was EVO Capcom Cup level to eliminate Zhao Hai's team. And then I thought that it couldn't get no better than that. It did get better than that. You had, I think, Team FlyQuest taking on Blaz's team from South America, and
Two game.
Blaz was wrecking. Yes, 2 game. Thank you. They were wrecking shop. And then out of nowhere, Psycho comes and basically does the impossible, which 1 pixel left, almost takes a full bar off of Blast with his Sagat. And Psycho was playing Kimberly. And that might have arguably the greatest comeback I've ever seen. I've not seen a lot of great comebacks. But the way that Puck popped off, who is on Team FlyQuest, is Psycho's teammate, that was amazing to see them come back and beat Blaz's team. That, because we all know Blaz, that is a prodigy in the making right now. And then for them, Team FlyQuest, to go up against the Bandits, which is Meta RD, Chris T, Kaba, and Boosie Lee. That was top tier Street Fighter. The team tournaments, I'm all behind it now. Uh, Bandits did win, and we saw Boosie Lee. I want to let people know that guy is legit. We all know about Kama's guile. We all know Chris T with his kin. But when Meta got up there to play Punk to close it out, you might as well just go ahead and start sweeping around because that was destruction. When the game is online, I've said this so many times on the combat reporting to you offline. That is the coldest player right now in Street Fighter when it's all online. He just ragdoll Punk and was like, afterwards, I'm not going to get out here and cry, he said. I won too much. Oh, my TV almost went out. My TV almost went the window when he said that. He was just like, yeah, another day in the shop. He was just like, of course I win. You know? That guy does not lose the Punk. If you know the history, the beef that they have, he was going at Evo Finals level. Capcom, listen, you need to make Street Fighter League bigger, bigger, bigger. This needs to be a worldwide league. Like you said offline, Smitty, it needs to be way bigger because they had the crowd there. I love hearing Rob TV with the interviews, and he's about as good as it gets at doing that. This needs to be way bigger because I was blown away. I watched this past my bedtime. I'm old. I have a bedtime, but I was not turning that off until the end. Great job, Capcom.
I want people to know that Blas has been on the end of some great comebacks this year with the Mr. Crimson and then this Psycho one. This kid, they're turning him into a villain. He's going to destroy them. Let's take in consideration he's playing Sagat, who the internet says is not good. He played Sagat pretty much the whole time, and he made Sagat look like the best character in the game. Even with against Mai, he was doing triple parries, double parries, whatever, and he made Sagat look good. And this, we need to do a whole show on not listening to the internet tell you who's a good character.
Absolutely.
Because this kid is amazing. He's the Mena's the final boss. It was like Mena, Punk, Blas, Zalhai. They're the final bosses, right?
Yeah.
And I really wanted to see the Blas Mena. I wanted to see that. See that.
Please.
And Psycho robbed me of that. And that's shout out to Psycho. Punk clearly is top 5-10 in the world, right? Easily one of the best players in the world of Street Fighter. And the team felt more confident with Psycho's Kim versus Blas Sagat. Because he's already beat Blas before, right? He's got the matchup. He knows that matchup. And when he wins, like you said, I was like, that was amazing. That's one of the best sets of the year. I didn't see it coming. I was so hyped for what's next. And then in reality, the Bandits just kind of just ran away with it. I was just like, oh, this is... Mena has Blanca looking like it's from day one. Once Mena started playing Blanca, Blanca's been the best character in the game. No one else can play Blanca the way Mena plays Blanca. Nobody.
His movement in neutral is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous the way he plays footsies in neutral.
Punk's one of the best footsie reactions with punishers in the game since 5. And Mena and him, that's true. People always talk about the drive rush, this, that. Their footsie space, it was, and then the crowd was cool. I like how they did it was live this year for like the whole season. The Bandits dancing after the wins. I'm over here like
the steel drums.
Yes,
the steel drums in the crowd.
Yes,
come on.
Yes,
who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love that?
It was so good. It was such a good show.
Bootsy, I need you to dance at my next turn.
Oh my goodness, dude!
Hey, we'll get you and Smee a dance contest.
The Punk shake and wave. The Psycho pop off, and then the Bandits dancing. Dude, it was like 10-10. They still dancing and having a good time. I said, this is a different level of Street Fighter here. You ain't seen this nowhere.
No.
And it, like European was normally cool. Like after Angry Bird beats Endon Walker, Phenom wants to pop off, but Angry Bird calms it down. He goes, shakes everybody, hugs everybody. They all shake. No one's celebrating.
Yeah.
Turn on the US show. It's a totally different show. Wave, partying. They keep showing the boost dance. I'm like, that was the best show on last night. Going against the NFL too, by the way. That was the best show last night. And
NFL couldn't do nothing with that.
I don't even know what time I went to sleep because it was like 1 o'clock almost when the last match came on. I'm like, man, what are they doing? They on the West Coast?
Yeah. It was top tier. Thank you because you stayed on me about Street Fighter League.
Street Fighter League's good.
Street Fighter League Live, Capcom, go ham with that.
Yes.
You need to be having teams everywhere. More steel drums, more boosie dancing, more waving. That's how you get people into your game. Personality. Yes. Not just money, personality. People having friendly beef. Not going over top, keeping it at a certain level, all of that, that's where you get it. I just round of applause for Capcom. In all seriousness, I hope that other developers see that. All seriousness. You guys need to start going out there for team tournaments. Team
tournaments should be a staple in games. I'm glad 2XKO is doing the duel at least, and they're pushing it. The top rated duel gets paid regardless, no matter where you place. So me and you go to a tournament and we get 95th, but we the best duel. We get $2,500, right? It's something like that.
Yep, that's right.
Street Fighter League has shown it has something else. Like I've always thought about Capcom Cup, and I thought about SNK World Tour, where there's multiple things. So we got the one-on-one tournament, Capcom Cup. We got the Street Fighter League Championship. There's got to be one more thing. They need another game somewhere, but as far as Street Fighter League. Keep growing it, keep building it, and you know what? Next year, if I was a team, after watching them dance, what I would go do? I go get me some cheerleaders. Now I know BG, you are in the land of the greatest cheerleading group of all time. Go get some 2-3 people, pom-poms, crowd. I told you, Cool Kid was my trainer. His wife. Biggest supporter of him, big supporter of Kaba and them. You would know she's there. More of that. Kaba he cheering. He was doing it in the pools. You know what I'm saying? He don't wait to get to the stage to do it. He'd do it in pools, for mana and everything. And hey man, look, that's the team you want. And the pop off. Watch when Psycho wins. Watch them jumping in FlyQuest, jumping in the back. They're so excited. It was so much emotion on that stage yesterday. It was so good. It was personal. There's beefs all over. The only team that had no real beef was the Blas team. They was just there to win, you know?
I mean, all of them were 13 years old. They can't have beef yet. That's the only reason. They're too young to have beef. I mean, that's the only reason.
Why you popping off on a 15-year-old kid? Like, that's how good Blas is. That's how good he is. I'm 15. You got some of them could be my dad. I could probably be his dad, right? Like, dude, what you popping off on me for? But just know, next time we play each other, I'm gonna know this matchup. Matchup, Psycho. So you know, I will know this matchup. You know,
that's gonna be. That kid.
Hey, that kid's dangerous.
That kid is come next year.
Hey,
Hey, Evo next year. Say it first.
Hey,
Blast top 8 next year.
I'm gonna tell you
Blast top 8 Evo next
right
year.
now, the only people who can beat him is Lashar, Mena, and Psycho, clearly. But nobody else is beating. Kakaroo can beat him. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's where the list ends. Like, that kid
Remember,
is amazing.
he's this close. He's this close to being the best in the world at 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
This close.
He was a man. Look, Kakaroo played amazing at Capcom Cup, but this kid made it to second. He's phenomenal, and a lot of people have gotten second and have then just disappeared off the planet or whatever.
No, he's right.
But he's like, man, I don't want to be in this group. I know they're gonna try to mess the groups up, and they're gonna put Mena, Blige, and Lashar on the same group. They're gonna do it.
The Street Fighter League. You put those three on, that's Murderer's Row. Just stay on Murderer's Row. No, that team needs to be Murderer's Row. So yeah.
Man.
But kudos Capcom. Keep it going. I cannot wait for Capcom Cup Street Fighter League World Finals. That's right there. We can be the MCs. You want that? Hey, we'll bring our old steel drums. We'll bring boom boxes, whatever you want to hype that up. We will go to Japan for Street Fighter League World Finals and have that before. If they need us.
I gotta look at. I haven't got a chance to watch a lot of the Japan one yet, but we know the European teams got Angry Bird, Big Bird, Phenom, and Juicy Joe. Right, that's their 4 going, and then look how good that team is. And I'm still saying, I'm gonna take the Bandits. I don't even know. The Japan team won it last year, and I'm still like, man, let me go ahead. And Mena's playing like crazy. Like, he went to Japan and didn't lose a game. Yeah. So he went training and come back for Street Fighter League, and I'm like, all right, this dude's different. This guy. Like, he played against the, I want to say he played against the Japanese Street Fighter League, everybody in Japanese Street, and he didn't lose a game. I want to say that's how it went, but can't wait. But guess what? Yeah. Guess what, BG? You're not going to get to see it because you're going to have to pay the pay-per-view price, and that's the only way you're going to see it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I will, I'm a faithful person, and I, got to do what I got to do. So, yeah,